a Tuesday. We are going to Cijin Island again. Beautiful clean water. Under renovation. First time we come out through the motorcycle level. Usually if it's very crowded, it's not advisable to do that. There's a queue, so they were here even earlier than us. It's now about 4 p.m. Wonder why they are renovating. Well, there's still plenty of people even on a Tuesday afternoon. I'm heading towards the Family Mart and 7-Eleven, they are side by side. That will be you can say it's the last convenience store at the end of this stretch of the road, because after that it will become the beach and you have to walk a lot before you come upon another 7-Eleven. So you can say this is the last place to buy drinks and some snacks before going on to the beach. What's that? This is the same one, similar one to the one at the Tiger and Dragon Pagodas Ecological District. I tend to go to the 7-Eleven because it takes Wise card. It's a small 7-Eleven, so there's not many things in there. But just get a drink and maybe an onigiri. This is nice with the salad, drinks, this is nice, winter melon and lemon. I've drunk it before. It's nice, so I get one this. Okay, so tuna and soy-boiled egg with mashed potato. I'll get this. Behind the store there's a Slurpee Slurpee machine. The new flavor this time is, I think that's Miranda Orange and Cola Coke. So we buy that. Second cup for 10 yuan. Big, extra big. And there's a new one with pearls for 10 yuan. The way this 7-Eleven does it is you have to pay first at the cashier. You have to say which one, tell the cashier which one you want, big, extra large, or with pearls. And this pearl is a new addition, it wasn't there before. So we don't want the pearls, we just get the large for 39 yuan. After paying, the cashier will fill the cup for you. Is it? They don't have the habit of wiping. Yeah, even the McDonald's table, I have to wipe for them, and there are flies. So if you want to order the Slurpee, this is the big cup. You have to tell them what size you want and what flavor at the cashier, and pay at the cashier first, and then the cashier will do it for you. Only for this 7-Eleven at Cijin. Other 7-Elevens will allow you to do it yourself sometimes, depending on the 7-Eleven. I didn't get the you see the price, oh my god, I didn't get the melon drink because we have the 7 Slurpee, so yeah, just this, and we're sharing the Slurpee. Wow, it is fast with a fly, oh my god. Makes me so stressed. Well, you think you get a view of this building? I'm not sure if it is a church. It looks so strange and out of place in a place like this. There are restrooms. There's one here, nearby here, after the 7-Eleven. There's a restroom, but that's it. Lower down, you have to go real, like midway before there's another toilet. So he says that seater is 400 yuan for 1 hour for 3 person. So it's 400 yuan for 1 hour. The subsequent hour is 200 yuan. That's his price. Straight ahead is the restroom if you need it. I try not to drink too much when I start our walk here. That's called a pedicab. Those pedicab rental. This is the restroom. It can get very busy and crowded during the weekends. There's a limit to the pedicab distance, in the sense that if you can't go all the way inside where we are going. You can go probably just midway. After that, it becomes the road. You have to come onto the road, which is not advisable. So other than that, the alleys and straight ahead for much of the distance can be covered by the pedicab. It's still fun. 400 yuan for the first hour. And you have to leave some kind of identification with them, or your Taiwan transport card if they accept it. So the building just now is actually a church, viewed from outside the 7-Eleven. You have a 2-seater pedicab as well. There are many stores offering this rental. Today the weather is really pretty and soft, so it's a good time to come today. Yesterday was blazing. Some kind of activity over there. Taiwanese kids Maybe it's a school thing. This trash garbage collection sound is unique to Kaohsiung because you don't hear this in Taipei. So what happens is everybody will wait at a pickup point for this truck to come, and they will gather and just wait. And the truck, when it picks up, it will be at a position for a few minutes, maybe around 5 minutes, 10 minutes before it starts moving to the next pickup point. Here is the other toilet, some short distance away from just now that toilet. This is the second toilet. After this toilet, there's no more toilet inside. Oh, there is one more. There's one more toilet inside, the third toilet. But as you walk deeper towards the beach, there won't be any more toilets. And this toilet is creepy at night, according to my brother. I just realized that the window panes have this very nice leafy design. Never noticed it before. It's quite nice. This is a long walk where the pedicab will be useful. They have beautiful waves here. We are able to be here because I sold that pendant. I saw a pendant in Rotten Island. Those of you who had watched that video where I was trying to sell that pendant, the gold pendant, I managed to sell it to raise money to come to Taiwan again. That was some days ago. And it's not much money, so we can't stay here for long. But at least it allows us to come here for a while. And I think next week we will have to leave again because Taiwan is or Kaohsiung will be having a music concert from 17 to 19 of October this month. So I will be leaving when the hotel prices skyrocket. So leaving for where? I'll be going back. We will be going back to our own country, which is Rotten Island. And then next I will have to sell that bracelet in order to raise more money for our living expenses as well as hotel prices in our own country. And then after that, I don't know what we're gonna do next, because I don't want to sell any more gold pieces. So I'm thinking of how to increase the money from the sale of the gold bracelet when we go back next week or the week after. I'm not sure. Nothing is certain. So what happened to that motorcycle? It looks like it banged into the lamppost and the wheel has fallen off. Wow, I've not seen this before. So I guess the owner is just going to leave it there. We come to Cijin so many times, and every time is always different. There's another renovation on that building. Why? I wonder why they're suddenly renovating these old buildings. It's not that late. It's just before 5 p.m. or 5 p.m. There's some photography going on there. I'll be uploading the video of the sale of the pendant to the gold trader, and then I will lock it up as a private video. So if you want to see that video, I'll upload it, and only for a short time before locking it up as a private video. It's just individuals photographing the art structure. When you visit Cijin, you have to wear slippers or sandals. Otherwise, the black sand, the very fine black sand, will get into your footwear. And it's very difficult to get rid of the black sand once it enters your footwear. Let's see if there's any water here. Yes, there is. So you can wash up here. Oh, looks like this renovation is quite extensive. It's a strange building. I don't know what's it for. There's another restroom. This is the third restroom, but it's a further walk than from the first and second restroom. But if you need it, it's here. I think there's another one, the fourth restroom, but the restroom is locked at night. the shrubs have grown a lot. The last time we were here, it was just bare branches. Unless they replanted these. Broken tiles. This stadium-like place is never used. Every time we come here, there's never any performance here. Look at the sparrows, so many. It's just very beautiful this evening with the perfect weather and lighting, not too hot and easy to walk. When sea level rises, those tetrapods are not going to withstand the waves. So beautiful. I wonder what plants are those. It's like very cute plants that they use in aquascape for landscaping the aquariums, like those moss balls. What do you call that? Moss balls from Japan that takes forever to grow. Reminds me of that. The photography spot. It can get crowded on the weekends. I have no idea what this is. I have a video on Fangliao that is similar to Cijin. I have not uploaded it yet, but stay tuned for it. Fangliao is also a beautiful place. Bangliao, Taiwan, in Pingtung district. I think it's in the Pingtung district. You can check it out online if you are in the Kaohsiung area. This is a short train ride away. It's a smaller place than Cijin, but still beautiful. They have very cute traffic lights that are love. The LCD screens display love, a couple in love, and it's just funny. It's a story. It's a very short, very brief, and depiction of a stick man and a stick woman is on a traffic light, but I'm unable to capture it with my phone because of the frame rate. It's a wedding there. We still have a long way more to go deep inside the Cijin Island, the long beach. So we have to hurry. It's getting darker.
可是像你讲的啦。
I have no idea where they rented those trishaw. You see a lot of bride and bridegroom taking photos, coming here for photo shoots. It's a happy occasion because in a few days' time will be Taiwan's National Day on the 10th of October. So at night you hear firecrackers, fireworks, I think released by individual people. I can't see where they are fired from. I think this is the fireworks kit that they have dumped here. I think they will light it up, and they must have lighted up at night. They must have, you know, fired it off at night. Pew! Pew! From here you can turn left and go by the roadside because it's impassable here. To go further, you need to go by the main road. We're not even halfway there, and it's getting darker. Don't go in there. That goes to the campsite. If you want to, you can. It will, but you won't be able to see the beach anyway because of the shrubbery. So we go by the main road, unobstructed. It's not a shortcut, it's just a parallel road.劳动女性纪念公园 Women's Labor Memorial Park. There are no pedicabs here and very few people. You continue walking down here. You can join easily back to the beach path and the windmill area. Just that the road is very noisy. It's very strange that all these paths, all these staircases are cut off at the top, where once I'm sure it was open to be connected to the path of the beach. So I don't know why they allowed the wall plants to close that opening. Here's another staircase. Where you can see it's closed off again. So it's very strange why they have these staircases, but they are inaccessible. And here's another one. Again, inaccessible. There's an interesting dolphin over there that we see all the time, but it's always covered in vines and very neglected. So they have cleaned it up all of a sudden. It's a very well-made sculpture of a dolphin. I think they've demolished something to expose the dolphin. Very beautiful, realistic sculpture. It's only 5:50, not yet 6 o'clock p.m. and it's already become quite dark. So I think Taiwan maybe, or Kaohsiung may be transitioning into winter, where the daylight hours are getting shorter. It's a good place to jog. We are proceeding towards the windmill. Some stray dogs live here. As you can see, it's a very long way to go inside the length of the beach. And here is the 5th restroom. This one does not close, so it's but you have to walk so far the distance before you get the number 5 toilet. Usually it's the motorcyclists parking here, or the motorists parking here, and then they'll just pop in there. So we have arrived at the windmills. Straight ahead, and from here we can join back to the beach, where you can see the water, the sea. So you can see that the pedicab cannot do what we did. On the weekends, this whole place will be crowded with stalls selling kites and drinks. And there'll be people flying gigantic kites over there. Over there is just a very strange structure. I've been there before, but I don't know what it's for. Some are working, some are not. Sometimes they get stuck with kites. Tetrapods blocking the waves. On typhoon days, we actually cannot come here because there'll be, especially the open beach. We tried before, and there'll be coast guards there, beach guards, that told us we have to leave. We cannot stand there because the typhoon is coming, or was coming. Unlike in Hong Kong, where if you see the YouTube video where a photographer took pictures of a man who sat at a bench very near to the water while the typhoon was coming and he was hit by the water. In Kaohsiung, there are guards that forbid people from going near to the water on typhoon day. What's that sound? Is it electrical? Continue down this path. This is their sewage processing plant. It can get quite stinky. And if you heard that, that's the fart of the man behind us. It's now only 6:06 p.m. and it's already dark. So definitely it's autumn. And they just finished celebrating the Mooncake Festival, which is the autumn festival, the Lantern Festival. It's not such a big thing here, the autumn festival. The mooncakes are not that many compared to Rotten Island or maybe Hong Kong. And there's not much of a celebration. You don't see lanterns sold either. Maybe in Kaohsiung it's not really celebrated. I don't know about the rest of Taiwan. If you continue walking all the way to the end, you actually reach the end of Cijin Island. Or almost the end. Because the real end, I think we can't go there. It's a refinery or some sort. The length of the whole beach front. At the end, it's just it ends in the main road. That's all. It's a super long stretch. From the outset, it takes 1.5 hours to walk or 3/4 of the way in, and another 1.5 hours to walk back out. It's a very good jogging area. Unfortunately, there's nowhere to bathe unless you want to borrow the locals' bathing shower makeshift cubicle somewhere down there, very far away. Down here, lower down all the way, the locals have built a small shower area for their residents to swim in the sea. Although the signs along the way keep saying no swimming, danger. I've swum in the sea before, and it's really a very nice feeling. The water is really cool, it's wonderful. But the water is not clear, it's muddy. It's murky because of the black sand when you stir it up, or when the waves stir it up. But it can be quite clear when the sand settles in the water, and you can see some very cute fishes swimming together. My brother has just made an observation that there used to be gates here, so I'm wondering where did all the gates go along the path. I thought they just plucked out the gates. But could the gates actually have been ripped out by the Typhoon Ragasa? It wasn't here before. Is this done by people or the typhoon? Because previously it was just, there was no gate here, no bar here, no barrier here. So I don't know what's going on, what happened. But there's this stacking, it looks very neat. I don't think it's stacked by the typhoon. I think people stacked it against the strong waves. He managed to drive his pedicab here. It's very seldom that you see people drive the pedicab all the way inside here. He might have come out to the road and then come back inside. Some of them do that. When the tsunami hits inland, the sewage processing plant will be hit, and all the sewage, the feces will flow out into the sea and everywhere. This is the karaoke temple where people have karaoke inside. And this is their local shower facility, but that's only because they contributed to have it built. I think these are the names of people who contributed money, contributed financially to have these shower facilities built. The contribution, I don't know, it's monthly or it's very simple. They even have rubber mats for those who want to swim here, even though the sign says deep water, danger, do not fish, do not swim. You can shower here also. I've seen them bathing here. They even have a rack if you want to put soap. It's very interesting. See? It's actually their shower, and I've seen the men's shower here. Although they probably know the water is enough to swim at night. It's shallow water and there's not many waves, so it's quite safe to swim there. Broken staircase that's always there. It used to be affixed to these steps, but for some reason, I don't know why it became over there, and then we can't come down it anymore. He comes back because at the end it's just a main road. It's not a dead end, but it just leads out to a main road. So he U-turns back. There are always some strange lights inside the tetrapods, and that's because there are fishermen crawling deep inside to get to the other end, as near to the water as possible in order to fish. So I think that's a fisherman with a headlamp or torch, looking around for where he should step. His aim will be, I think, over there to get to the tip of the breakwater to fish. It's only 6:50 and it's already pitch, quite black, quite dark. Because it's autumn, so the daylight has become short. Previously we came here around this time there was still light. That's because we came during summer. So we need to account for the fact that the seasons have changed. And the beach cannot be accessed so in such darkness, and the tetrapods cannot be seen if you want to go inside there. So we have to come back another time with more, that has more daylight. Alright, that's all. We are going back. Seems to be one of the lampposts, and they just use a cone to cover it. In the past, this place used to have very nice sculptures, mosaic sculptures, crab, and other cute sea, ocean creature sculptures. And then some time ago, some years ago, they just removed everything, and now it just looks like that, just full of debris and nothing, you know. So I don't know why they do that, why they destroy it. This is the other toilet, but this toilet will be closed at night because it's some sort of a museum. Stand on this side because the other side is for the motorbikes to land. We are going back by this boat, ferry. Just prepare the Taiwan transport card to tap on the reader. Full moon night. Smells of diesel or petrol. Okay, good night. We are going back to the main island. It's now 9:14. I'm tired and I'm having a headache. Every time I walk the long Cijin road just now inside the long path, especially at night, I'll get a severe headache going in and coming out. It's some kind of headache I get when I go to temples, Chinese temples. We did have to pass through at least 2 Chinese temples on the way inside. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it. I was just discussing with my brother that every time we go to Cijin Island, we are very drained, very tired, and after a certain point it gets worse and worse. So we think it's the temples there. At the sewage plant we must turn back. If we continue Number one, we start feeling very depressed. I will start feeling very depressed. Number two, we will get headache that increases. And number three, we will get this severe brain fog. And it lightens up as we walk out of the place, and when we take the ferry back to the mainland, definitely I feel much better than when I'm there. So I don't know what's wrong with the place, but we don't want to go there, except that sometimes we just want a change of scenery to see the beach. But every single time the result is the same. This headache, this drain, you just feel very drained going there. It's not a physical tiredness, it's a mentally, just, like a battery just drained, and headache, this headache, as if somebody just got the gong, that use a gong strike to, I feel as if somebody just struck my head with a gong stick, and I get this headache. I'll go into Cijin as a person, but after the sewage processing plant, the path, when we continue walking, we will come out as a boiled, floppy, vegetated vegetable.